I thought of doing a red velvet cake today. This will be a really nice treat for your Christmas. And for the recipe I am using 125 grams of butter, half a teaspoon of vanilla, half a teaspoon of bicarb, a pinch of salt, 3 eggs, 1.5 cups of plain flour, 120 milliliters of buttermilk, and half a teaspoon of red food coloring with 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 1.5 cups of sugar, half a tablespoon of vinegar. And for the frosting I am using 125 grams of softened butter with 250 grams of cream cheese and 200 grams of white chocolate. To start this recipe, I added the butter and the sugar into a mixing bowl, and I'm going to beat this until it's nice, creamy and fluffy. After mixing the butter and sugar, while beating, add eggs one by one. After, add the cocoa powder and then the flour and the bicarb and mix it well. While beating, add the red food coloring. After mixing the red food coloring, I am going to add the milk little by little while mixing. Now going to transfer this to a 22 centimeter round cake pan. After transferring, this goes to the preheated oven 180 about 30 to 40 minutes. So the cake is ready. I'm going to leave this on a wire rack to cool down before I do the icing. So the red velvet cake is ready and cool enough to handle. So after, run the knife through the cake, putting the edge of the knife through the cake like this, and divide that into 2 halves like this. So if you like, you can divide that the same way to 3 halves. So now what I'm going to do is going to do the icing. So for that I'm going to melt the chocolate. You can do this over simmering water or in the microwave. So the cheese and white chocolate frosting is ready. So what I'm going to do is going to sandwich both layers. First add a nice spoonful of mix onto the top of the cake and sandwich them together. That will give a nice taste to the cake. After, spread the cheesecake mix onto top of the cake and the sides too, and spread it nicely and evenly using a spatula. So I finished doing the cream cheese frosting and I had some leftovers, so I piped around the cake. So it is a really nice cake that you can try even for Christmas, and I hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.